Oh, here are more space engineers. Yay! Oh, let me adjust that mic here a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right. So, yeah, as you can see, we are in a mining tower and we're a bit away from the base. So, we're going to talk about what's going on. We're going to get this beast finished up. We're still in the process of building it. And we're going to talk about plans for next week. But first, we have to get started. So let's go. So happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day and a terrific week thus far and have been avoiding the, well, any number of the things that are floating around out there right now. Oh, it's been a rough month. All right, so what we are doing today is we've gone ahead and set up our second mining rig. We're in the process of getting all of this built out and finished up. Go ahead and get these in here. And I've got one more up here. So what I've done is, if I had the plates, I could actually, let's finish that up. So what I've been doing is getting things produced in mass. Since we've gotten, I don't know, I think we were up at over like 2 million processed iron at one point. Oh, let me see what we've got left in here. Come on. So we got 65k iron sitting right there. Let's drop that down here. So we still have 1.8 million iron. And what I've been doing is I've been producing parts pretty much in bulk. Let's go radio. Drop all this stuff off over here. There we go. And what I did is I produced, I want to say something like enough parts for like 20 conveyor junctions. And then like 200 conveyor tubes. Which we've gone through a few, and I've been basically like, I'll go through and I'll use 10 and I'll queue up like another 10 or something like that. So we now have that piped in technically. What we've done off camera is we went ahead and we put a vertical line in, and then we've got an area in here where the this is going to pipe into the interior where we'll have the vent set up. And then we did a little minor graphic change here where we moved some of the blocks around to make it look a little bit better. Oh, sorry, I've got hiccups and I'm trying not to do it on camera. And then again, we've gone ahead and done the same on it right here. What we have also done is completed this line across the roof of the hangar area, brought the line in, and piped it in. Now I went ahead with a double conveyor junction here for one reason. One, I already had the conveyor junction in there, and I needed a second one because I needed to put the windows in. And we needed the interior space of the hallway for placing the other windows because of these things. So we've gone ahead and duplicated what we had on the other side. So that gives us 6 large hydrogen tanks now, which will eventually get piped in. But as far as they're concerned, it comes through here, goes here, and then goes under the base and actually ties in. See if you can see it from here. You should be able to. Yeah, so it actually runs in through here and ties into this conveyor. There's an elbow. Let's see if I can get to it. Can I get to it? Yeah, so there's the curved conveyor tube, and then another one behind this block. That allowed me to run everything, connect it all together without breaking the the shell, the atmospheric envelope of the hangar base, right, or the hangar portion of the base. Some of the other things that we did is we've gone ahead and added plates to all of the wheels and construction components, because when you get it to the second build state, it goes from the what is that, a, let's say, octagon or maybe a decagon, and becomes round. Well, rounder. I mean, you have to get really close to it to see the edges, but it gives it a little bit more of a lip. Like this thickens up a little bit, adds a couple of more braces in, and gives it a rounded edge, which I think looks much better than the old the stage 1 build. So yeah, it's actually working out pretty well. All right, so we have, like I said, run the conveyors all the way through. And where I've left off at this point is now we have a few conveyors out here. So we need to finish welding up this line of conveyors. All the way over to here. And I'll build some bracing and stuff in here so that it looks a little bit better. And then that comes up into the cargo pod. And then we just need to do the last couple of those. And then the last couple out. So we've been busy. Really, really busy. I am bloody tired. It is, right now, we're starting our recording at about midnight on Thursday. So we're going into Friday morning, and I am just now getting caught up. It's been, like I said, it's been a lot of just processing stuff and shuttling parts back and forth. Now, what we're going to do with this area, and I wanted to talk to you all about that a little bit, is I think what we'll do here is, you know how we have the other side, we have the kind of like the services building, where it's got, it's got the medical, it's got a little bit of manufacturing, a little bit of engineering, a little bit of storage, and a couple of beds, right? So what I'm thinking over here is we're actually going to do our like large scale production stuff. And what I'm gonna do is, probably off camera, is I want to check to make sure that's 4 blocks there. Actually, let me grab a couple of plates. I actually have a couple left on me. That's good, because we're gonna be dropping those off again in a minute. 1, 2, 3, and then we had that, and that. Okay. So that's basically where the services building is. Now, this is not going to have the same floor plan as what we had in the services building. What I'm thinking over here is there's going to be basically a workroom, which will have a bunch of LCDs in it, a couple of terminals, and then for the most part, it's going to be just refineries and assemblers. And I'm thinking we're going to do probably 4 refineries. And what I want to do is basically have the ability that once we have all of our mining rigs set up, we'll be able to basically turn everything on, get all of the mining rigs going, and just produce massive amounts of materials. Now, this is going to impact our storage. And so what I'm going to probably do is cut into somewhere. I'm wondering if I cut that. I'm going to have to run. All right, let's do this really quick. we need to do is I don't want to separate the grids. So we're just going to run a line straight back this way. Because I need to cut into the conveyor network. And I'm not making this look nice. It doesn't have to look nice. It just has to be connected. It's all that matters. Come on. Hey, look at that. And then just to make sure everything matches up. Okay, yes. And we're going to come back and we're going to cut all of that out in a second. I have interior plates? Yes, I do. Okay. Alright, so that will allow us to cut a couple of these plates out. Let's go here. I'm not sure where I want to cut into these because what we're going to need to do is we're going to need basically a place where it'll branch out and we'll have a couple of cargo silos like we set up on the Earth base. So maybe, let's see, that's coming in here. Let's put it about here, maybe. Have that come off there. And then we'll have the silos actually connected together. So we'll go 2, 3. So if we do that, that's going to go there. Yeah, that should be... Let's bring that out one more. So we did what, 4 off of there? Okay. And then we can have you... Oh, I'm out of interior plates. Ah, doesn't that figure? Alright, let's go over here. Grab a few of these. Like I said, we're going to put all the extra stuff back at some point. So if we've done that, that's basically the support area where the cargo sits. Space. So that's cargo, the wall. 1, 2. Wall, cargo, mounting point. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And so basically what we're doing is setting up something very similar to what we had on the Earth base, where we'll have 3 cargo silos.
Energy
1, 2,
critical.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So as long as we can see it, that's all that matters. Alright. And I'm not going to worry too much about these right this second, and then getting these welded up at least. Alright, so we go. Just trying to get these set up so I have blocks to work from here. And then on this side, I'm actually going to leave that undone. Actually, no, you know what? 'Cause I doubt we'll actually need quite that much cargo, but you never know. We've had weird things happen in this game. So, first rule of space engineers is whenever you think you don't need something, build 2 of them.
No
oh, crap. Let me in. Sheesh. Alright. To get a little bit of power. I panicked and went into the wrong place.
Energy low.
Yes, I know energy is low. Come on, open up. So since now we have the hallways welded up, I wasn't thinking before I did that. It's really difficult to get into the base because we used to be able to come in through the side of the hangar. Well, all of those hallways are completely welded in now, so I can't just jump in and out of the place like I used to. Come on, thank you. So if I'm going to go out like this way, come on. We now have, you know, walkways all the way through here. So, and I mean, once you get into the first tower, yeah, I could just, oh, gotta fix you. Thought I welded all of them up. Once I got into the first tower, yeah, I could just fly up and get out. But, you know, that's no fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the last couple of these starter blocks in. And like I said, these are really just to get us started here. And there. Alright, and then what we'll do is we'll build a silo up and around this. So we're going to end up with quite a bit of storage out here. So let's go ahead and do this. We want that and that. All right. So you're going to come out this way. You're going to come that way. I think that should be. All right. So we want, let's say, 4 refineries. So you are going 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's go and get the door off of here. Alright, so do I want to have these facing in? Because if I do that, that would give us that. I mean, we could get away with having. Alright, so let's say you guys are there. Actually, go something like this. Oh, okay. So then we have two. So, I mean, we could actually get away with something like this. And it's just because we want to have, you know, things not be floating here. I'm fine with that one corner. It's out of the way. You're not going to see it. Oh, all right. That's fine. Okay. And if we do stairs there, we do... Well, I'd have to move everything back one, which isn't actually that... Well, no, I guess we could get away with a door and then an edge. Let's get those out. So let's go like this, and we're gonna try setting that up and see how that works. All right, and then I'm thinking for here, something like that. Backfill that. This is actually going to go like this. Oh man, that would have been... Just tying it into the grid again. Just to make sure. I was ridiculously paranoid about some of this kind of stuff. Alright, so bring that out like so. We can get rid of these now. And the reason I'm doing that is because we're going to do a floor vent here. Sure, that'll work. Why not? And then we'll put a walkway over top of that. In theory, that should be good. And we're going to take those out so that we can get in there and weld that stuff up. So if we do that, we say, let's go something like this. And then we can have a window over here. Like so. Oh, see, I'm kind of tempted. I don't know if I want to. Well, if we do, you really wouldn't see anything there anyway. So let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and close that off. I don't know what we're gonna do here. I might go ahead and just do that. And then, let's see here. We'll So it would work, right? And I'm thinking for in here, we just run a line of these guys. And I might do a couple windows in here. And then I'm thinking we'll have starting here, because this is all going to be blocks in here, right? So that'll all be done. There'll be a walkway here. And I'm thinking we do some LCDs, some transparent LCDs. Like in these two areas maybe, or whatever. You know, we could put them. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I may take some of these out, which might not be a bad idea. Like if we take every other one out, maybe. And we do half blocks, possibly. So I'm trying to figure out what do we want to put in there, you know, to make this stuff look good. That might work. Oh, no, it's not, because the windows are on this side. No, wait. That would have been right. That's right. Come here, you. Maybe we could even do that. That might not be a bad idea. Because that's what we've been doing with the rest of our windows, is we took the windows vertical. So if we do that, wait, jump over here. We're gonna do it one more time. Look at you. All right. So that gets us an operations center. And I'm thinking that once we have the walkway in here and have all of this welded up, I'm thinking the windows on the back side here,
energy low.
we'll do with the LCDs. So we'll end up actually probably taking these guys out. We'll just run like a line of transparent LCDs over here. It should be good. And then we'll deal with the detailing that we need to do over here as well. This may come out a little bit. I haven't decided. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm gonna go grab parts. Actually, we still have that, so let's go ahead and get 1, 2, 3, 4. Go grab some parts really quick. I'm gonna go drop what I have off, just so that we can get everything out of our inventory and hopefully. There. Awesome. Okay. And actually, vent. We're gonna want one of those. And now cannot withdraw. Do I not have any grids? Oh crap, I don't have any grids. Okay. Which is fine. Cobalt's the only thing I might be running low on. Yeah, I'm getting a little low on cobalt, but that's okay. It's not. We're not in life and death situation yet, so it's okay for now.
Energy critical.
Come on. Are you serious? Come on. I know, right? I was freaking out there. I was like, oh. Quick. Will we make it? Ah. We may not. There we go. Alright. Oh, our O2 is slowly filling up. That's not a good sign. We're gonna have to get that ice up and running soon. But so the whole point about what I'm doing here is I wanted to show you just how much we were doing with these and how these were kind of put together. Yeah, I went ahead and built most of this out, but you know, maybe for the next one I'll actually do the entire build from the ground up. I don't know. But I do want to get the rest of this running, so I'm thinking you are all there. We want... No. I do the other one so often, it's like... you know what, let's do this. I want something here that I can... man. This would be ideal, but I can't attach anything to that face. Damn it. Alright, you know what, for right now... What the bloody hell? Damn it, auto-rotate. There we go. I actually went that way. I'll figure out something to do here. I just don't have it set up for it right now, so... And I'm out of steel plates. Son of a... Alright. Okay, so we need to get the steel plates over here, get all of this welded up. We've got a bunch of stuff that needs to be welded. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. That's 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I should be able to get enough parts for that. Alright, so let's go ahead. we're going to grab these. Yeah. Alright. We're going to get this thing welded up first just to get those damn grids out of my inventory. There we go. Okay. Let's get this welded. Alright, so a whole lot more of these. Alright. And so basically this is all I've been doing is just come in here, go. Rinse and repeat a couple of times. Am I carrying a bunch of extra stuff or something? No, I guess I can only carry about 20 conveyor tubes worth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. So that'll get us to here. So it looks like we've got maybe 2 more, possibly 3 more trips. Time. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, almost 20. It looks like we can carry like 19, but that's okay. Close enough for government work. So yeah, once you get to the point where you're extracting large quantities, like just asinine quantities, start doing, when you're in your production tab, start building for the blocks and not for the components. Basically, if you know you're going to use, like 200 of these things, or you think you're going to come close to it, just build them off the blocks. Because even if you don't use the block, if you don't use them for those specific blocks, you can probably use those parts elsewhere. What was I doing? But that's what I do. Basically, I'll just come in here and I'll go, okay, I know I need to make a bunch more, so I'll come over here and say. And things like conveyors, because they use small steel tubes, interior plates, and motors and construction components. Those are all things you're going to probably end up using. So just do a shift click on that and build like enough materials for like 100 of them. But again, that's only once you have it, so you're pulling in bulk materials. Up until the point you have the bulk materials thing going. Makes more sense to just build, what you need. There we go. And not worrying quite so much for having extra parts on hand. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 5 is 13, so 2 sets of these so we can queue up 8 at a time. Okay. And I actually did 6 that time, just so I have a couple of extra parts, because you never know. It's Space Engineers. It does seem to sometimes short me on the parts. And sometimes it treats me like IKEA. Hashtag not sponsored. And if anyone's ever gone to IKEA or bought IKEA furniture, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, look at that. Okay, so it looks like everything is in. Do we have... Oh, missed you. 8 and 10. Okay. We can do that really quick. That's tubes. I know. I want everything to be pipes, right? And throw the rest of that back in here. I can actually charge up out here because it's all piped in. I could charge up out here before because it was connected. So you definitely want to make sure everything is piped in and connected. We're going to check everything really quick. Now I actually did come out and excuse me. I came out when I was building this and set these up, so we've actually got different groups out here now. Okay, yeah, that's welded, that's welded, that's welded, that's welded. Green light, green light. Let's make sure. And you are green all the way back there, which tells me, yes, it is piped in. Okay. You are going to depressurize. There you go. And we're going to charge up. Okay. Oh, so yes. That was a crazy amount of stuff. Alright, so while we're sitting here, we want to bring up command. We're going to go drill. This is our platinum mining area, so that is good. I need to change the name for the pistons that are out there. And you are going to be... Flat piston, and we're going to do that for all of these. Just so that we can get it all set up. Alright, so that's the one over at the other area. So this one, iron mining. You're going to be, yeah, plat mining. Not plat mining. Okay. There we go. This is, turn this block off for a second. Because we want this to be 3 rotations. You guys are going to be plat mining pistons. All. We're going to say share all of that. Everybody's sharing, right? Okay. We're going to turn off all of these. because we want this to be negative 0.125, I think it is. Yeah, 125, okay. We want you out there, and we don't want to see you here. How did I miss that? Weird. Okay. Do I have 5 pistons here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I do, huh? Wow, okay. So you are also a flat piston. All right. Save that group up. Mining pistons. Make sure everybody is set. Yeah. 5, okay. So all of our pistons are on. Okay, so that's all of our pistons. Our rotor set up. So we just have to do a little bit of rocket surgery here. We want this. There we go. And we want this to be inventory X. And we want it to be ingots. Do I have... Oh, should be... Oh. There. There we go. All right. So now we can see how much we've got. I'll set that up with the clock shortly. What we're going to do here is we're going to go groups, plat mining drills, toggle blocks on and off. You set to reverse. You set the reverse, you set to reverse, etc., etc. All right, so we want toggle block on and off. And we want to... Where is my rotor lock? Rotor lock on off. Okay. So we're going to turn rotor lock on. Going to turn... you know what? No, don't worry about it. All right. Alright, so if we swing our camera view around, turn on all of our drills, wait for it to do a couple of passes, because we can. Until it'll start extending. And we start mining massive quantities. Alright. So, yeah. That's our second drill rig built and connected in. Lots of materials going into inventory at this point. And what I'll probably do, in fact I know what I'm going to do, my next stop is to get these refineries up and running, and I may even double stack them. I don't know yet. But I want to get these up and running as quickly as possible. And I want to get at least one of these cargo... Man, hiccups are bad. Okay, I want to at least get another one of these cargo containers up and running. We want one of those. Yeah, that should be good. Let's see if we can pick up everything we need. I may not have... Yeah, I may not have the metal grids. That may be what I'm short on. I had some. Can I get to that conveyor junction? Conveyor junction, what's your function? There you go, okay. Let's see if we can get the grids. Okay, so we're gonna go into production. We want components. Give me 100 grids. And then what we're going to do in here is we're going to say refinery. We want 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we want yield. Is that 4 by 4? So it's 16. So we want 20 of those. And yeah. Okay. And the reason I'm going to get this up and running is because we're about to have a whole lot of resource. And I don't want to have a situation where basically we're losing resources for any reason. Okay, so... Because you are now going to reverse as well. And what's going to be crazy is that if I don't hit any of the actual resource nodes here, I'm going to have to reposition this thing. Because I didn't bring the ship over to mark out absolutes. There's just stuff here in the area. We know it's down here. It's fine. So what I may do is we have a little bit more room on this build than what we did on the last one because of the way I put it together. So I can add, let's see, 1, 2-ish, maybe 3. Yeah. So I could add like another 3 drill bits on this, which would get me to here. So if it is something in the immediate area, we'll be able to get it out of here. And looking at how far down this thing is going to be able to go, I'm not too worried about it. But I am going to go ahead and call this one here. I'm going to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw those down in the section below. I will do my best to reply. If you are new to the channel, haven't done so already, or just want to do something nice for me on this lovely Friday while we're all stuck in quarantine, be sure to hit that subscribe. And if you want to be kept up to date with new content as it comes out, be one of the cool kids on the block. Ring that little bell icon. That is YouTube's notification system. They do promise to sometimes think about sending you an update when things come out around here. So, you know, make them work for it. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend. And, yeah, as always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, we've got a bunch more mining to do.